In today's video, I will be talking about Instagram and how you can network and get to know new people, and you also get to explore careers and find out if you like a particular career. How do you do this? Well, I'm gonna show you how you can actually contact professionals and ask all the questions that you have about what they do and how they do it and so on. So stay tuned. Hi everyone, I'm Veronica Alfonso and welcome once again to #Career Goals, where we help you discover the right career for you. So first of all, you have to show that you are approachable, and you have to also show who you are on your Instagram account. So first of all, you would have to make your account public, and this is my opinion, because when I see someone DMing me, or when I see someone that's commenting on my pictures and asking things, or even trying to approach me in a more personal way, I really want to see who these people are. I mean, honestly, if you're talking to a person, if I go into your account and I see it's public, and I see in your profile who you are, what you're all about, what you like, what you don't like, or whatever, and it talks a bit about you, and I see a picture of you, and I can also have access to your feed and to get to know you a little better, then I'm gonna be more open to talking to you. But if not, honestly, I mean, not many people is so open to talk about their lives and their careers and give you tips and everything, just if they don't know who you are. So let's make your account a bit more approachable and also show who you are. Another thing that is super important is to have a good bio, and the bio is the part on top next to your picture that talks about you. You have your account, like your name at someone, and you also have some things that you want to fill in, like your interests or what you do, what you are, what you want to be. So it's different from person to person, but I would say that you have to tailor it for your needs or for your goals in this networking experience. Like if you, for example, want to become a doctor and you want to try to explore if you really want to do this and you want to contact other doctors, then it might be good to put in your bio like pursuing a career in medicine, or exploring a career in medicine, or something like this, so people know who you are and what you're all about and what you're interested in. Also, if someone goes in your account, it's not enough for them to just see what's in your bio and your picture, because anyways, this doesn't really talk much about you. Anyone can just have one account and put a picture on it and just put a cool bio. But what really talks about you is your posts and what you've actually posted for a long time. So if I try to search for what you've posted a month ago, I might get to know you a little better, because since then you have been this kind of person. I see that you have traveled, that you are interested in golfing, I don't know, in football, and that you also like traveling, like I said, and that you have friends, and that you live in Germany, or that you like photography because you're always with the camera. And these kind of things show who you are. Also, it's not only about showing your friends or your family, and your interests, like personal ones. It's also about showing who you want to become. Like if you're interested, like I said, let's take the same example about medicine. If you're interested in becoming a doctor, then it would be really nice if you can also post maybe some things related to that. Like if you post something about, maybe you can even repost from other accounts that had some really cool post about medicine, and then you're just repurposing it for you because you found it interesting, and maybe you can write something cool about it, this being interesting for you, so they know that, oh, this guy really is interested in medicine, maybe that we have this in common. And also you can post something about you going in an internship or volunteering in a hospital, these kind of stuff that really show your interest in this career. So my second tip is find accounts that talk about what you're interested in. you have to have goals, and you have to also be sure what you want to explore in this experience. It's not like you're just gonna go around and try to find cool people and that's it. You have to really have a plan, because this is the only thing that will help you keep focus and also target the right people that you want to talk with. Like, for example, let's take this, or let's take another example. Let's take the example from a photographer. Let's say you want to be a photographer, and you are targeting every single kind of photographer in the world. I don't think that's super helpful, because you will get probably super overwhelmed by it. Because let's say if you are more interested in wedding photography, then why are you contacting someone that's more into something, maybe in shooting fashion? I mean, you should always be more focused on what you really want to do. And if you're really interested in both of them, it's okay, it's totally fine. But then you have to do it with purpose. It's not just going around and trying to contact people for the sake of it. It's also contacting them and knowing what their industry is like and having the right questions. I have a whole video about job shadowing and asking the right questions. And I think in there you can find a lot of possible questions that you could ask these people, because they're probably open to give their time to you and to talk to you, but you also have to be someone that's interesting to talk with. I mean, honestly, you have to know about what they're talking about what their industry is like, at least the minimum, so you can have a fluid conversation. Or also you have to at least have the right questions for them. So after you define who you really want to target, what are the kind of people that you would like to talk with, and you know what kind of industries you're looking for, then you also should be informed about the news and what's going on in this industry and what's the latest thing. So you can also have some topics to talk about. It's not only about asking questions to them, it's also about having conversations and about even making friends and just having a good time talking to them. And for them, remember, it's not only about you, it's also about the other person and what they can also find in you. Let's say, for example, they're bored, they are at home, and there's someone just texting them and telling them, hey, I found your account so cool and I'm super interested in becoming you one day. And if you have no idea about them and they realize this in the conversation, or you have no idea about what they do and how they do it, or the industry even, it's going to be a bit boring for them. Let's be honest, because if it's only questions like an interview or like you trying to investigate them, it's not the same. So just try to build a conversation basing yourself on also things going on in the industry, and you can keep track of news going on about the world, around the world. You can also maybe even try to find what are the latest innovations in that particular field that they're working in. So you can just break the ice with this kind of stuff. Also, another cool thing about targeting who you're going to talk with and knowing exactly what kind of people you wanna find in social media, and particularly in Instagram, because we're talking about Instagram, is that you can find them, talk to them, and even ask them if they know someone else that can also give you insights about that career or that industry. They can refer you to other people and if you have some kind of relationship with them afterwards, they can even, maybe if you're interested in finding internships or volunteering or whatever, they might even have contacts and try to find you some kind of place or some volunteering opportunities in the future. So it's not only about getting to know someone and asking questions, it's about building relationships and having conversations that can be helpful for you and for them as well. For them, it can be fun. They're talking about themselves. They're talking about what they do. That's so exciting for someone to just tell everyone or tell you what they're all about. So another really cool tip is to add value to these people's lives and also start really interesting conversations for them. Like, I just mean that you can just go on their feed and try to analyze a bit their account, their Instagram account, and just try to pick up a few things that you know are interests for them, like that are just things that they like to do, they like to talk about, that they like to read about, that they like to explore. We usually share things on social media that represent who we are, that talk about who we are and what we like and what we don't like as well. So you can even find these few things and just try to add value to them through those things. I'll put an example. For example, let's say you want to be a photographer, more specifically a wedding photographer, and you find someone on Instagram that does this and is super cool, and they have shared a lot of pictures, and you can see that lately they have been trying this new technique, whatever technique that I don't know about because I'm not a photographer, but they're trying out this, and you read this really cool article, or you even looked for a new article that you didn't know that existed. You just wanted to have some kind of way in a conversation with them, and or you saw this really cool YouTube channel or whatever information that can add value to what they do and what they're interested in. So this is a way of starting a conversation with them, because it's not like you just met them and you have no idea who these people are. You already have a lot of really, really good information, valuable information that you can use to start talking to them and start connecting with them. And by the way, I'm not saying that you only have to add value to their lives in a professional way, like only for their profession. You can even add value for them, like in a personal way. Let's say that they love skiing and they are sharing how this new thing, these new boots that they got for skiing are amazing and why and whatever. So, and maybe you saw this article or video or whatever and you share it with them about skiing, and then you start talking about skiing, and then you can also tell them, by the way, I really enjoy your account and I really find it super cool. I really want to be like you one day, and I'm trying to explore if this is the right thing for me. Would you be up for a Zoom call, or can I ask you a few questions about your career, because I'm really trying to find out if this is the right one for me. So there are many ways of starting a conversation. Just don't be shy and find the different approaches that you can take to actually connect with the people that you're trying to target in this exercise. So I feel like I am a good person to talk to you about this, because I do this all the time. Since I have started this YouTube channel, and actually since a few months, I have been contacting a lot of people over Instagram to interview them, to make videos for you guys about their lives and their careers, and just to ask all the questions that I think you also have for them. And it has worked perfectly, like amazing for me, because it's everything that I just told you, and I'm super amazed to see how people are super open to talk to you and to tell you their story, because they're proud of it. That if someone tells you, I'm so proud of you, I'm so interested in what you do, I find it so cool, probably you will talk more about this. I mean, you are super proud of yourself and you are super flattered that someone is contacting you because you are amazing. So yeah, I usually start with DMing them or commenting on their pictures and saying how cool this is. Also, don't forget that you can comment on their pictures. You can start somehow a relationship with them in their feed and in what they're posting regularly. You can also comment on their stories. You can just start a conversation this way. And they just know you from before. So when you are actually approaching them like more directly, like, hi, I just want to talk to you because I find this and this really cool from your account and I really want to ask you a few things, then they already know that you have been around for a while. So you're not a stranger, like a complete stranger for them. So this is an example of how you can do it. And I just really want to let you know again that this is something that you can practice on every single platform in social media. People are there because they want to show who they are and they want to connect with others. If they're not on social media, It doesn't mean that they don't want to connect with people, but they're more difficult to approach probably. Here you have a lot of information about them already. Use this for your benefit, and I know you're gonna do well. So just ask the right questions, like I said, and keep exploring, because this is the only way that you can find out who you really want to be. And you can actually use them as reference and find out if you see yourself as them. I always tell you this, and I hope that this video has been helpful for you, and that you find that this is actually something that you see yourself doing. And also comment below and tell me what kind of people you would like to approach on Instagram, and maybe even tell me your first experience if you already did it. And let's talk a bit about that. And hit like and subscribe, and also hit the bell to be notified every single time that I upload a video. And thank you so much again for being here and for watching the whole video. See you in the next one. Bye.